Russ, you came 5th in the thing.
Oh, no, I qualified 5th. And
That's good, isn't it? How many races were there?
Look, it's not bad. It's not bad. But Nico had a flyer, and he started off well, and he just maintained the lead the whole time. And I should have been 4th, but I had a brain fart and, done a couple of little mistakes. I think I felt the pressure, and I was a little bit tired, actually, because I got up so early for it. Anyway, because we were in the second split, there was a very high strength of field. Okay? So the higher the strength of field, the more points you earn if you win a race. So Nico won 160 points when he won that race. I won 120 coming 5th, which is normally what I get for coming 1st. So he ended up being 20 points ahead of me. So we did the very next race, the 9 a.m., and he sent me his setup, and I was fucking flying.
I'm fucking flying.
And I was going quicker. I'm like, oh, sick. I've got a chance here. I still had a chance to win the championship if I had a good race. And
No doubt in my mind. You better believe things have been different.
so I was pretty pumped, qualified pretty well, had a good start. I was on fire, boys, and I had a sick slipstream, and I got behind Nico, and I've just swung past him. I've got wicked momentum. And then I thought, like, looking back, I probably should have held that line and gone into the corner, and, I would have had a slower exit. But the idea is to get the right line and have a wicked exit. So I've sort of thought I had good momentum, and I've just gone past him to go back online to get a sick apex and exit. And Nico clipped me and took me out, and I was in the bed.
Fucking dog.
That's what I thought, Ro, at the time.
Yeah.
I was like, you bloody dog, mate.
You dog.
I was angry. I actually had a bit of a tone about me, which I regret now. I'm like, oh, that's settled out, dickhead. It's just a game.
You yelled at Nico.
Oh, no, I'm not yelled at him. I was just like, fucking hell. Fuck.
Oh, fucking hell.
Fuck. Fucking hell. Fuck. Fucking hell. Fuck. Fucking hell.
Oh, fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
You pulled in front of me in the braking zone there, man. I was way in front of you, dude. Not on my screen. Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
Fuck's sake.
Fuck. Oh, it's a little bit aggressive, Shano. Like, tuck your dick in.
Oh, you can hear your voice.
Hey?
You can hear your voice.
Yeah.
We gotta get
We
that.
have to fucking cut that in somehow. How do we get that? Can we
He said
get
it's
it?
on Twitch.
We
It's on
can get
Twitch.
it. Yeah, we
Is
can
that,
get it.
like, we will cut to that.
We've got to get it.
So right now, this is Russ getting a tone because his mate Nico clipped him and fucked up his shit.
Fuck my championship. But, I was like, it was always going to happen this way. Nico was going to win. I knew it. And I had to go to the pits and have a 30-second pit stop to fix the damage. And I'm like, this is pointless. I'm last now. This is bullshit. So I rage quit and went, fucking see you, dudes. I'm out of here. And
Rage quit.
I rage quit. And
Fuck.
I was a bit down for the rest of the day. And then, Nico's message later, and he goes, "Oh man, I'm sorry, dude. I was a bit down for the rest of the day after that." And I'm like, "Same, dude." I'm like, and then I just thought, "You dickhead, it's just a game," but it's not just a game. It's a racing simulator.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's a fucking lifestyle, isn't it, mate?
It's a
That's
anyway.
Look, I gotta say,
look,
it's
it was
exciting.
dramatic. It was exciting, Steve. It was a dramatic.
I went on the roller coaster. I legitimately, I felt the fucking emotion then.
Yeah, there was everything in there.
I was there. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean, that's how a bloody, the final race of the season should be, full of fucking controversy.
And he takes a sip.
A succulent Chinese meal.
That's
There it is, the
fucking
smoke
beautiful.
I nearly spat it out. It was Stevie's fucking reaction then.
I'm wondering, Shane,
Yeah,
what
mate. Come on. I know where you're going. I know where you're going with this.
Play.
It's the forensic astrologer.
In the race. Jano,
What
do
did
you
you
reckon?
do?
What did you do? What did you do this week?
It was actually one of those rare occasions. It was a phenomenon.
There was no reason.
No.
There was a reason.
There was
They're
not.
fucking.
It was something I can't explain.
The PA has spoken. That is the law.
Yeah.
Good shit, man.
But good point, Nico. Let me think about that.
I've just got to get you on the case. You are the
I know,
forensic astrologer after all.
look, that's fair enough, mate. You know?
The thing is, he'll take this seriously, though. He will start thinking that he actually did.
Yeah, he will. You'll ruminate on it
What
and
did
go,
I do to deserve that?
what did I fucking
That
do?
wrecked my day. Why?
I
Why?
did something.
I believe I cracked under pressure, really. That's what happened.
Maybe, does it work, PA
Yes.
or FA?
I don't know.
FA.
You know,
FA.
forensics
FA.
not spelt with PH. Unless
Well,
you're
you can.
fat. You could be a fat.
I am
fucking
a fat forensic.
No, yeah, he's the far.
You know, like
forensic fucking astrologer.
when I talk about snap fat snare drums, you spell it with a PH, mate.
Yeah.
Bat.
So, is it possible,
Bat.
forensic astrologer,
Yeah.
that
Forensic astrologer, Dels.
the karma, it's okay. Bear with me, dudes.
Yeah, okay,
You with me?
Starting to see it. Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Happy,
about
mate.
to say.
Tap in.
Is it possible that because you were fucking a bit shirty with Nico
Yeah.
in the future,
Yeah.
I see.
that the fucking past?
It got me.
See what I mean?
It got me.
You see what I mean? Maybe it doesn't work on the same timeline.
And actually, I did learn from that.
It's a good point.
I was like, dickhead, don't be silly. Come on, mate. We're
It's
all
just a
mates
game.
here just trying to have a bit of
Don't
fun.
be silly.
You know? Don't be a dickhead. That's my saying. Don't
Life's
be
a
a dickhead.
game.
Don't be a dickhead.
I was being a dickhead. Don't be a
Yeah.
dickhead. Live
But
by your own
that's what I
shit.
mean, like-
Philosophy, mate. I couldn't even say that.
You didn't live by your own shit. You're a bit of a dickhead. And then that's why but it happened after,
Yeah.
you know, like, because the fucking,
Nah,
you know?
I like what you're putting down, mate. I'm picking it up.
I'm just, hey, look,
Picking up
I'm
what
not
he's putting down.
qualified. I'm not fucking qualified. I'm just,
No, I
just
reckon I might hire you. Do you want to be my
Yeah.
bloody assistant?
personal assistant.
FAPA. FAPA.
The flapper. Your own
Oh, the fapper. I want to be the fapper.
Look, no one,
I'll just
not
throw-
just anyone can do that, you know. And I'm
Yeah,
I'm feeling your vibe, mate.
Okay.
I'm liking this. Has turned into an interview all of a sudden.
I'll
And
throw a few little, look, I won't fucking eat your sandwiches. I won't cut your grass. I'll
Okay.
just throw a few little ideas out there.
Yeah, no, and I'll listen to
like
it,
that.
mate, because you're bloody
You
good.
know-
I can tell. You've got something special about you, mate. You've got the X factor.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad we fucking sorted that out.
Same, actually. I feel heaps better.
Now you know.
Yeah, now
So-
I know why.
It's fucking, this has changed everything because it means that karma can get you
In the future.
before
From the
you've
future.
done, before you've done the thing that creates the karma.
Create and perceive our world simultaneously, and our mind does this so well that we don't even know what's happening. That allows us to get right in the middle of that process.
How?
Avoid being a dickhead in the future at all costs.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
in the
'cause it'll-
past. Don't be a dickhead in the past.
Don't be a dick in the past because it'll get you in the future.
Look, just don't be a dickhead ever.
Don't be a
Past,
dickhead.
future,
Yeah.
now. Tomorrow.
If something props up, like the fucking guitar whacks you in the face,
Mm,
you've just
here
got
we
to go, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you for that, universe. I needed
Thank
that.
you.
Now, that's about it for me, and I think that's all we've got time for because it's going to be a 2-hour podcast. So let's...
Well, before you do, I want to know about good things. Like,
Yeah, that was
good?
fantastic. I really had a good time.
I ran into Hoss at the airport when I
Yeah.
came back from Tassie,
Yes.
and the Carnival were going over to play They were going over to Tassie. Did Good Things play there, or they did some
They did a
warm-up
headline.
shows?
I did. A
Oh,
headline.
okay.
I actually taught a girl today from Tassie who saw that gig.
Ah.
Yeah.
He was reading a book about the memory of trees. That trees have a memory.
Whoa.
Trippy.
Okay, he's gone next level. There's no coming back from that.
No, when you start looking into the minds of trees,
You should be looking in the mind of yourself
yeah,
before doing that.
Yep.
he's a fucking good bloke. I like
he's a legend. Yeah.
Hoss is a dude. Yeah.
So back to Good Things Row. It was awesome, and it was quite a variety of bands. It was really sort of a strange festival. You know, I was watching Butterfly Effects, and then on the main stage, the Veronicas are playing. You know?
What?
Did people dig the Veronicas, or is
Actually,
that like
they were like the band of the day. Apparently, like
that's weird?
nailed it.
But is it why?
Well,
why is Veronica's a band of the day?
They obviously performed very well, and they got a killer band.
Steve, you've obviously got an anti-Veronica's.
I know.
Hey, on the scale of if someone said name a great band, Veronica's would not be something that comes to mind.
But I'm spewing I didn't check them out because they're apparently really sick, and I think they were doing a heavier vibe. Look, they got some killer songs, mate. Good songwriters.
Yeah, I reckon they would have good songwriters.
Oh, bang!
There we go.
There it is.
It all comes out.
Who else did I see? I saw Gravemind.
Apparently they're good.
They are good.
Yeah.
I wasn't happy with the stage they were on, though. They deserved a better stage than that.
Okay.
It wasn't the best sound. Voyager were on the same stage, but they sounded sick.
Awesome.
But yeah. So I don't know what was going on there, but obviously, you know, Voyager just nail it, and have got a good engineer as well. But so they were cool. And then Parkway Drive headlined, and that was just
Yeah, what was the stage set up like? All the pyro and
Jesus
shit.
Christ,
Yeah.
mate! They do not hold back. They are putting everything into it, and obviously do very, very well for themselves. Their budget is high,
Yeah.
and it was very entertaining. Just flames and shit everywhere.
Awesome.
Big sound. Yeah, just arena style music, you know?
Yeah.
It's quite simple, but heavy and big and, yeah. So
Yeah, they've done a Black Album Metallica, really, on the last album especially. They've trimmed the fat, you know.
yeah, yep.
kept it really simple.
Kept it simple, stupid. You know, I love that acronym. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah. That's another thing I live by, Stevic.
A succulent Chinese meal.
KISS.
KISS.
Or acronyms.
Yeah, mate. I love them. Good Things was great.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Should it have been
Things wasn't
called?
good. It was great.
Should it have been called Great Things?
Yeah.
Good Things was great. So
See, that's why I've hired you, mate. You're
Yeah,
full
see?
of ideas. You're fantastic.
PA for the FA, mate. FAPA. FAPA.
PE for
FAPA.
the FE. I want you to turn that into a song, please. That would be amazing.
I'll just, yeah.
Actually, I'm ordering you now that I've hired.
How much do I get paid? What's this wage?
Entertain me, Steve.
What do I get out of this?
Oh, mate, you know, you got to show me the goods first, and then you'll see.
Oh, that's a great incentive.
Well, you'll get good karma. We know that much.
Fuck yeah, well, you can dish that shit out willy-nilly whenever you want. You got the fucking karma cards.
That's Nico.
Okay. What did I do this week? Well, taught singing to some students.
Stranger things, the songs we used to sing, the smiles, the flowers, everything is gone.
As usual, most weeks. Looked after my little daughter.
How's she going?
She's well. She's really good.
Sleeping better?
Yeah, a bit better, although she's hit the 8-month regression again. You know, they go through sleep regression.
Yeah, that fucking trick.
At the moment, she's like if she's been sleeping with a dummy. If she spits it out and then notices that she spat it out, like even slightly, she'll wake up. And now she needs a pillow. She has to have this furry, flat, sort of black cat that we call Catastrophe. And she has to have it as a pillow. If she doesn't have it as a pillow, she gets pissy. Yeah, we went glasses shopping, so got some of these.
Oh, look at that.
They are mate, you look like a fucking model.
Oh, no.
Holy
Sweet,
shit,
mate.
mate. You just whipped them out of nowhere. That was amazing.
Shat, that is really show
and tell.
What did I get? I also got some Patum Paparium. Now, you remember we were on tour in Europe. Well, we've been there a few times now. And our bus driver, Brian, old mate, he used to, you know, if we were in Frankfurt or whatever, he'd go off to a British food store and he'd come back with this stuff. And it's actually anchovy paste.
Oh, yes.
And you put it on really buttery toast, and it is kick-ass.
Oh, dude, I want some.
Best. It's like, it's gold.
I'm not into it. I don't like it.
Yeah, you'll definitely get some. You'll definitely get some people that are going to hate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I would love it.
Fucking love it.
I'm not a.
You think that? Man.
I like the anchovy shit. Yeah.
Okay,
You don't
well,
like anchovies, right?
Nah, not into them. And they completely fuck your pizza
Completely fuck your pizza.
as well.
Oh, that is fucking rude.
Come on.
You rude bastard. I just got offended then.
You offended Russ.
Get out. Get out.
He's got his
He's swirling. He's angry. He's swirling in an angry way.
He's been full of this all night. He's been going like,
Look at his fucking vein popping out of his neck.
Yeah, mate. How dare you?
Shit. It's really popping out. You
can look. You have to look away, Steve. Then.
No, I can't stare. Can't stare at that vein.
Anchovies rule. Anyway, sorry.
Anchovies rule. And what else? I did a.
Where did you get that from, dude?
I ordered it from a UK food store.
Oh, fuck.
I got a couple of them, but yeah, it's awesome, dude. They're only like $7 each or something, so I grabbed a few. I did a voiceover reel a few weeks ago to get back into sort of doing some commercial work. So
you've made the big decision to sell your home. Now the hard work begins, starting with choosing the right agent. Experienced agents who know your area, who can make the whole process as simple as possible and can maximise your selling price, are hard to find. But you can find them at realestate.com.au. Finding the right agent is now as simple as realestate.com.au's Find an Agent feature. Thousands of agents are on realestate.com.au, Australia's biggest address in property.
Yeah, so I sent it out to a heap of different agents, and the thing is, I haven't been in the industry for like 10 years or a little over 10 years, and the industry's kind of changed. And it's now, I mean, there were a whole heap of sort of out-of-work actors back then, but now it's just like...
That's what I think of your selection policy.
So it's really hard to crack back into it. And I didn't realise this, but there's quite a stigma attached to walking away from the industry and then trying to get back in.
How dare you?
Yeah, it's like, how dare you walk
You're offended.
So I just started getting all these rejection notes like, oh, you know, you seem to have a lot of experience, but, you know, your voice is a dime a dozen.
Nice.
So that was my week, really.
That's cool, man.
Anchovy paste and rejection.
Now, fucking fantastic. Well,
it's depressing. Someone was like, I want to hear Kin just read stories to me.
I know. So do I.
I can do that. So I've got one right here. It's called It's Great Being a Narwhal.
He's bloody prepared, isn't he?
He is. He's got
his little show bags.
It's nice to be a narwhal. I'm really very skilled. I use nearby icebergs to make sure my drinks stay chilled. Look.
He's not even looking at the book.
He knows it. He knows it.
As you were talking, Nico, I found myself focused on your nose.
Yeah.
What's going on there, bro?
This thing right here.
Yeah.
You should see the other guy. You should see the other guy.
Yeah, mate.
Come on.
You got into a bloody pub fight again, didn't you, mate?
I did.
What have I told you about that?
I didn't. I got into a fight with my own hand. I had a little growth there. It was like this tiny little bit of skin. I scratched it off in my sleep. Woke up and the fucker wouldn't heal very well, and it sort of started growing. It started getting worse. So I went to the doctor, and he reckons it could be skin cancer. So he's burnt it with liquid nitrogen just to see what happens, and then I'm going back next week to get it burnt again. Someone's firing gunshots over here. Yeah, that'd be right.
Well, your week is getting real bad. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Let's
Skin
go!
cancer, anchovy paste, and rejection.
So, it could be, and if it is, I've got to get it cut out.
Absolutely.
So fun times, but I had a whole heap of bloods done because I'm looking at changing my diet fairly soon.
Nice.
Moving towards a plant-based diet.
Yep.
And
you have AIDS. Yes, you have AIDS. I hate to tell you, boy, that you have AIDS.
Liver function perfect, kidney function perfect, everything's perfect.
Fantastic.
Iron levels a whole lot, like
beautiful.
Fit as a bloody fiddle, mate. Yeah.
Wow.
They're full on going off around here. Yeah.
Okay.
He's in the Bronx.
He's in the hood.
I am in the hood.
I think I can hear like pop, pop.
I can hear that.
Yeah, pop, pop.
Yeah. There we go for it.
Just a weekly thing, isn't it?
The funny thing is, it could actually be gun battle.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think it is, but it could be. Yeah.
So where do you live, Nico?
I'm in sunny Fundura, and or Bundura, but we call it Fundura, and it's all right where we are. It's usually quiet because there's a whole heap of elderly people and families, but then you got the wrong side of the tracks, and it's
they're shooting each other right now.
They're shooting each other, and there's heaps of hoons, and they drag race and all that crazy shit.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm live in Afghanistan. I've got to hang on. I'm hiding behind. Oh fuck! I've got to get back. It's going mad. It's going mad around here. Look, clutching back to you in the studio, Ro.
Okay, Ro.
What did you get up to, mate?
I finished the guitars. They're done.
Yes, congratulations.
Guitars are done.
You bloody weapon.
Album 3. Yep.
I knew I liked you, mate. Jesus.
Yeah.
I knew it.
You got a bit of catching up, Russ.
Yeah, I know. I'm a bit slow. I'm slow, but I'll make the deadline, boys. Don't worry. I'll make it.
Yep.
I believe in you, mate.
They do sound like guns.
Yeah.
Oh, fireworks. Must be fireworks.
It's got to be fireworks.
Like Christmas party, early Christmas party.
That's what it is.
So you finished the guitars. You finished all your tracking?
Yes. I offered Forrester Pro Tools lessons.
Yep. He did. He was good. Forrester was...
Hang on.
We're talking...
Hang on. Did I just hear that right?
Yeah. Nah, so how did that happen? Like Forrester sent...
Forrester Pro Tools lessons.
So Forrester, I was showing Jose some Forrester shit. He sent through some mixes.
Jesus, Nico.
Fuck me.
Row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily.
Said to Forrester that he'd give him a hand if he needed any. Like he said, he can edit the waveform.
Beautiful.
Can do a bit of editing, which is kind of like industry talk for, you can slice.
Yeah.
And
I'm just seeing how you finish this story, and
I'm gonna just
how you make me look. I'm studying.
It's like, when you get those...
Consumers simply press the trigger several times. Then Flarisol delivers a prolonged, powerful...
water sprays that you use to... It's like that. I'm just...
Yeah. So what actually happened...
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah. What actually happened was...
I just missed it. I missed him.
Why is
I missed it.
Oh, Ken's muted. Sorry.
So Forrester just needed to edit something, but what I saw was this bloke like fucking full hands. He's got like milk cartons, like he needs a hand. And I've just gone, would you like me to quickly do that for you, dude?
I could do that.
What, would you like me to hold the door open for you while you walk through sort of thing?
Yeah.
But, then Steve's pointed out, you've just asked Michael Jordan if you want to throw a three.
Yeah. Hey, Jordan, I'll give you some lessons if I have time.
Yeah. So when you're at the fucking line and the free throw thing, what you need to do is try and get the ball into that.
And the technique, you see, it requires practice.
Yeah.
Practice.
Yeah. I don't think you've done enough practice, Forrester.
Yeah. So that was good shit.
That's amazing. That blew my mind.
I'd screen capped my text conversation with Rowan, sent it to Forrester, and he sent me back the emoticon of the laughing and crying.
Yes.
You know, where it's laughing so much it's got tears coming out.
Yeah, I use that a lot, actually.
Yeah.
That's amazing,
good
dude.
bloke. Yeah.
I created. I also made a masterpiece.
Oh, you're so humble.
Did you see the show and tell theme, mate?
Yeah.
There you go. What'd you think?
No,
hey, well, you can't take full credit for that, you little. I'm the one who I made it awesome. You created what you did.
Hang on. Okay.
No, this is what you did. You said we should make a cheesecake, and I went, I agree. And you made the biscuit base,
which is very important.
No,
but
because
I put the cheese in.
Which is also very important.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a. I would say it was a. You know, you seeded it. It's your the cheesecake came out of you. But
interesting.
Without me, it would just be biscuit.
Yeah.
I actually don't know what you're talking about.
No idea.
You'll know.
Yeah.
No, it's.
Nico, do you know?
No, he actually. No, Ro, I think I was unfair then. I think you did more than that.
Well done.
He did the vocals. He did the.
I created it.
Yeah, he created it.
No big deal. No big deal.
Basically,
I just created it.
Let me rephrase. I collaborated with Steve on a masterpiece this week in the whole theme.
There you go.
Much better.
There you go.
Okay. You know what?
Definitely.
You know what this reminds me of, boys?
Karma?
When Rowan came into the band, he basically came in as like, all right, boys, I'll take it from here.
Yeah.
And
it's always bothered Russ.
It's not.
Yeah, you just fucking waltz in. It's like we had to pay the bus ticket price. And it's we got gold class, right? Yeah. And then we're like, you can have a free guest. And we're like, we'll bring Rowan in.
Shane's got the plane ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at it.
The engines are warming up, mate.
You know, I've drunk this entire bottle of.
What
the fuck is he saying? What
Pop
words
pause.
is he saying?
Pub pause.
You're drunk, mate. You're drunk.
Pub.
Mate,
fly it, mate. Fly your plane.
Fly.
Okay, I'm not drunk, mate.
Set it off, mate.
Stephen.
Yes. Just going up and up.
Yeah.
It's the only way.
That's what happened when Ro joined.
Yeah. He came at a good time.
So that's what I mean. He's just like, Forrester, you know, I can help. You're sort of here, but I can help you do this.
Yes. See, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got to practice.
Yeah. All about the hours.
Yeah, but he's been good, this bloke, this fucking Ro bloke.
I'm actually very stoked about this guy.
He's paid for himself, that's for sure.
He's a good guy.
It really
he's
has.
one of those things that's paid for himself.
Yeah.
And it hasn't cost him a cent.
Nah. Easy for me.
He's been to every family birthday. He's got money coming out of his fucking ass.
He is killing it.
What a lucky little bastard.
Yeah.
We love him.
He creates his own luck, Steve.
Well, according
hard
to
work.
the rules.
What's your saying, actually? Your saying
luck
is amazing.
is opportunity meaning preparation.
I love it. I never remember it. Luck is opportunity.
So preparation's more important than luck.
Yeah.
Because you can't be lucky unless you're prepared.
Yep. That's right. And,
what else you do?
I learned a couple of lessons. For starters, words are better than emojis.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think they're much better than emojis.
I was a bit of a dick. I reckon I was a bit of a dick.
Well, I think we let you down with the thumbs up there. It was
we both learned a very valuable lesson.
I just reckon when it's us, we talk.
Okay.
That's
good.
Yeah. Like we're doing it right now. We're doing it right now.
It's good to know.
And this is where it should be.
But I'm not. I definitely own. I responded shitly to a thumbs up.
Well, see, but you took responsibility But you know, here we are. We grew together.
See, that's what we do. That's what we do.
know?
We have these
do
little things happen, and then we just grow as a band, and we just keep doing.
That's right.
You know.
I'll avoid the dimmies.
Yeah, the dimmies sets him off.
What,
you know?
what was one of the messages? Have you taken a smart ass pill, mate?
It was just a dim sim. It was a dim sim.
Yeah, dim sim's an ass pill of her sort. Definitely. If you've ever smelt a fucking dimmy fart.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all the time.
Escalators, dudes. I fucking hate it when people stand on escalators and...
Is he saying that correctly?
Escalator.
Escalators? Escalator.
There it is. We found another one.
SQ. It's got a Q in there.
Escalator.
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 Acoustic. Adhesive.
Escalator.
Come on, mate.
Dude.
Yeah.
People standing on escalators not letting you past.
Yeah.
Like,
but there's a rule.
Move.
No, but it's like the highway. You've got to stand to the left.
Oh, don't fucking start
and then
me there.
You move past on the right. That's how it works. So you can just stand there, but you've got to be over to the left. Sorry.
Yeah, but
and the right passes.
Not all escalators have like all the wiggle room, you know. So, you know, you got to do that awkward. Sorry. You apologise for going past them. But going up, you know, the escalator story, right? It reminded me of Finland.
Oh, my God.
Oh, shit, yeah.
We never got that footage.
No, I couldn't get the footage.
That was unbelievable.
And I wasn't there. I missed out on all that.
Nah.
You're finishing off the film clip, mate. Jesus.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That was the most amazing thing ever. That
I
got worse and worse and worse.
It was probably, again, I'll take responsibility because I think it was me that caused that.
Yeah, I remember when you did what you did, I'm like, not sure that's going to end well.
Probably shouldn't have done that.
We let it happen.
So
what happened?
Well, I think it was, I'm like, hey, we can get the trolley on the escalator. And the trolley was, because you know the sign that says, don't fucking put the trolley on the escalator. But we didn't just have luggage. We had like guitars, a lot of equipment.
All the road cases.
That's the thing though, you know, Stevik's a doer. He's like, fuck that.
Let's just do it. Because there was no alternative. Yeah. I couldn't see an elevator. It was like, all right, we either carry this up in trips or we just fucking whack this on and just... And it was good. It was really good right at the start.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until right at the end.
I mean, there were families and stuff behind me. I was like looking at this. I'm going, this should work. I imagine the wheels hitting the end and just like you just quickly
lifting up.
Bang. Like smooth.
And then
I wasn't imagining that, actually.
What did you imagine?
I didn't think it would be as bad as what it was, but I knew it wasn't going to go smoothly. I knew we had to really time that to perfection. All the planets had to be aligned. Everything had to go right.
I didn't think it was going to go the way it did. I had more confidence. But yeah, and I'll never forget there was a tall, like, Finnish or too. Fucking Danish dude, silver hair. Yeah. And he kind of made a noise like...
when the wheels hit, for context, for imagery for everyone.
Because the trolley was put on sideways.
Yes. Yeah. Which is smart.
Very good thing.
The wheels go that way, but we were going this way.
Yeah.
So we're on our sides going up the escalator.
Sideways. And that when you take something that's meant to go forwards, sideways, and then it's moving along and it hits a force, then
it's physics.
What happens is, it's just physics, mate. I mean,
and you're on a conveyor belt of endless shit.
Yeah, endless.
And the trolley didn't move though, and the escalator didn't give a fuck that was happening to
it. It didn't stop and go, hang on,
everyone coming up.
Yeah. People were tripping over our fucking gear and making involuntary noises. And we were just frantically trying to fucking stop just all the people. They were like fucking, what were they, like lemmings coming over a cliff?
Yes, exactly.
And we were just trying to...
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
And the noises.
Incredible.
Those involuntary noises.
And people are fucking, oh man. whoever has that footage would be just laughing.
Yeah, they'd be replaying it every day.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Check this out.
Good footage. Very good footage.
That was a highlight
watch
of
this.
my career, actually.
Yeah.
How did we get to that?
Escalators.
Oh, that's right.
Escalator.
No, but Ro, going back to that, what pisses you off with people standing on the right side, you know, like on freeways when cars do that, it does my head in. You know?
Yeah.
Very selfish.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
People in the right lane doing 95 kilometres an hour.
I had an Uber driver. I'm not going to say where.
It was Sydney, wasn't it?
Somewhere. There was an Uber driver I had recently that was dropping farts while he was talking to me.
You should give him a bad rating. Yeah.
I like the conversation.
Oh, you like the farts, mate. I like the farts. So
I didn't appreciate
like
the farts. And but part of me is like, did he fart?
Or was it your breath?
No, it wasn't my breath. Even though I couldn't.
You often say that. Did you fart? Did you fart?
I didn't.
Honey boys.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I often smell things and I'm like, that wasn't me.
It's because you're pregnant all the time. I was actually
this fucking guy. Bruce,
you're stirring him up, mate.
Bruce.
Hey, he's fucking. It's all because it's because I beat him in the fucking eye racing, mate. He doesn't know that I'm the fucking top dog here. You need to.
No, Stevik, when we first jumped on this Zoom session, I looked at you and went, Jesus, Steve looks radiant.
Oh, thank you.
You might be pregnant. Yeah.
I'm definitely not pregnant. You derailed me.
Sorry.
What the fuck was I talking about?
Uber
We're
driver.
talking about Uber drivers.
Oh, the farting guy.
Yeah.
So this guy, I've got a theory. If you're farting, like, not just like it's like a couple of, like a triplet sort of thing.
Yeah.
But you're maintaining eye contact and you don't flinch and you just keep the conversation.
That would take some skill.
And then
That's
it's
psychopathic.
like, yeah,
psychopathic.
As the other person, you're like, that didn't happen. That couldn't have happened because you didn't react. Whereas when you fart, Russ.
Yes.
When you fart,
you can see it a mile away.
It's like when there's a kung fu fight. It's about to happen. Because people start,
yeah,
they start fucking setting up. Like you see it.
Yeah, he lands eye contact with everyone.
They're gonna fucking kung fu fight.
And he kind of backs up and he just gives everyone that eye contact.
Everyone knows Russ is about to fart.
Yeah.
Like a kung fu fight.
And you know what's funny? I actually try and do it so no one knows. Like, I don't want people to know what I'm about to do.
Well, if I were you,
it's actually
I'd
obvious.
stop doing the
leg thing.
I'd stop doing that shit before you're about to fart. Because I'm like, he's farting. I know every time. I know when you're farting. I don't even have to be near you.
So do I. I know when I'm farting.
Anyway.
I've got a question for all of you, just a quick one.
Mm.
When you're driving down the street at night and you see a car coming towards you and, like, it's only got one headlight or it's got, like, one headlight and a dimmer headlight, do you always think the guy or the chick in the car kind of looks like this?
Actually, no.
I do.
That makes sense, though.
I see it and I think the person in there also looks the same. Like,
oh, they've got one massive pit?
Yeah, that's something.
Actually,
yeah, they're lopsided.
Yeah, anyway.
Great question.
I wrote down everything that happened to me.
That's very Virgo of you.
Yeah, because I'm like, I need to remember this shit because some funny things happened. But the things that I remembered, the things that I wrote down are not that interesting. I remember when I was, because I was in 3 states this week. I was in Tassie, Melbourne, and Sydney. I've been everywhere this week.
Yeah.
And I'll tell that story. But when I was in Tassie, this lady walked up. We were in the bar, in the airport because we bought like 2 way overpriced beers. And she goes, I'll grab a wild turkey, thanks. And that my nana's voice popped into my head and said, you're a wild turkey!
Sound like a joke.
Wow.
Well, I just wanted to
let us know.
And then I met this other lady that, like, because we went to all these childcare centres, and there was this woman, and I was, because I fucking honestly, if you ever go to a bunch of childcare centres in one day, it's fucking boring. Like, it's like they say the same shit. They say belief. There's certain words they say, like becoming, belief, freedom. Like, and it just, I don't know. Like,
it'd be amazing if that's all they said. Becoming, belief,
freedom. Pretty
spirituality.
Much. But we've got Finn into this. Finn's going to the fucking X-Men.
Yeah,
who's the dude in the wheelchair? What's his name? Xavier? Finn is going to the fucking X-Men place for childcare.
School of
in
Gifted
Hobart.
Youngsters? Is that
it's fucking amazing. And but anyway, he got in, which was good.
He levitated the teacher.
He had to fly. He had to fly and change the weather. And he fucking got in.
Stevic, I'm not surprised with
he did it.
You and Fee, the combination. This kid's going to be
something.
But
we went to this weird place, and I'm not even going to name it. But I didn't listen to the words. But this woman was doing this thing where she was screwing up her face, and it was.
You love that. You love it.
Yeah.
It's just like saying like.
Yeah.
You know, we do have toilets. But, you know, we
encourage them to piss their pants.
Yeah. We have toilets, but we think they should just piss everywhere. You know, like, and she's doing this thing where she's like, I can't even, like, I'm looking at myself going, that's not it. Because it was like, yeah, like her face was like fucking squishing down. I'm like, are you doing that? That's like you could say anything now. You're doing this fucking squishy face thing, and it's like to give sincerity to what you're saying. I've got my list here. So I got an Uber to the airport, and it was this sort of older dude in his 70s, and he's like, because I always ask them what they do, because half the time they're fucking rocket scientists or whatever.
What job do you do?
What job do you do?
What job?
And he was like, I do this for a hobby. Because he was an older dude, and I'm like, why are you fucking doing this? And he's like, just do it for fun. It's the fucking sax player from the Brown Hornet.
Whoa.
Brown Hornet. Remember
right.
Brown Hornet?
Yeah.
Sax player from the Brown Hornet's dad. And we were having the best chat.
Yeah, how good was it, mate?
Oh, mate, on a scale of how good it was, I'd say it was fucking top-notch, mate. It was
what was the best? What did you talk about, man?
We talked about fucking global warming. He's like, you know what? Queensland flooded. New South Wales bushfires. Why don't they just build a fucking tube that goes from Queensland, puts out the fire? And I'm like, exactly, mate.
Perfect.
Exactly. Why don't they?
Yeah. Bang.
No, he was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Embrali is a patron of us, of this channel.
Yes.
We said it's like $10 a month.
Yeah.
She said, shut up.
Take my money.
I'll fucking pay what I want. And she just ignored that and paid way more. So
what did she pay?
Dude.
$50.
$5.50.
I was going to say
that would be $5.50, don't you?
$50.
That's awesome.
50.
What a legend.
But I mean, what a fucking legend. So I wanted to mention her.
That feels like we need to celebrate. I need another wine.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right, Embrali. But there's been a couple of people that I'm like, I put it up there. We like the Patreon thing, and they're like, it's just $10, $2.50 per episode. You can't buy shit for $2.50.
Yeah,
you can get this.
That's right.
Yeah, and she's just gone, Embrali, and a couple of other people. Nah, it's worth more.
Wow.
On their own, of their own fucking volition.
Right.
Wow, I would not have used that word.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So in my jet setting, because I'm trying to keep my gold status as well. So this week I went to Tassie and New South Wales. I actually was an hour early for my flight in the lounge.
You love doing that.
I was eating nuts and I missed my fucking flight.
Brilliant.
Wow. I missed my flight. And I was like 100 meters from the gate and I just fucking missed it. And I was there
and were they like, it's in the system?
Yeah, it's in the system.
In the
They
system.
fucking... It's
We
in the
can't let
system.
you in, Mr. McKay.
It cost me
we can't let you in.
$150 to get onto another flight.
Oh,
Jose missed his flight. So, okay, Russ.
Yeah.
To address your earlier comment.
Yes.
Jose messaged me like the day before he was coming to Australia.
Yep.
He's like, motherfucker, I'm coming to Australia. You gotta fucking, I'm gonna be in Sydney. You just fucking drive over. I'm like, Jose.
It's not 20 minutes down the road,
Sydney,
mate.
Yeah, Sydney's like 8 or 9 hour drive, man.
Australia's pretty big.
Don't be a puss. Fucking, fucking do it.
And that's like you being like, McFly.
What's wrong, McFly? Chicken?
He's like, fuck, I just spilled my water. Fuck.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, got him. That was Bruce.
Hang on, let me just suck that up.
Okay.
This has to make it into the podcast. Don't cut this out. Don't cut that out.
No, that's actually not healthy.
No. It didn't get into your keyboard and shit, did it?
No, it's fucked my mouse, Matt. Anyway, went down the wrong way. So, what else?
I can't believe Jose's in Australia. That's amazing. I don't think.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I don't think they can handle. Australia can't handle him.
We had a lot of fun.
He's too metal, mate. He's
went everywhere.
That would have been awesome.
And but on the way home, I really needed to piss on the plane, and I did. And as soon as I got into the bathroom, turbulence from hell happened.
Oh, fuck.
And I fucking pissed all over the wall inside the...
It was that bad?
It was that bad. I literally pissed on the wall. And then I spent ages trying to clean it up because I felt like the custodian of the fucking toilet. I was responsible.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you always feel responsible.
If I walk into an airport, any toilet, and there's shit in the toilet, I'm like, it's my fault.
I don't have to clean that up.
Yeah.
Because you don't want the next person thinking it was you.
Exactly. Because half the time you fucking walk out and you're like,
you know what, man? Mate. Like, humans are unbelievably fucked. Like, especially in airports. But, like, when you go to the toilet, I can't believe some of the shit you see and you're like, you fucking animal.
Animals.
You fucking dirty prick. Clean your shit up, you fucking...
I've got a conspiracy theory that there's a fucking vigilante group of, I don't know how many members they've got, foot soldiers, like 30, and they just eat cat food for a month.
Yeah.
And then like, what festival are we going to hit next?
Yeah.
And then they all go and they just don't shit, and then they just fucking unleash on those portaloos. Like,
yeah, they just wait.
Yeah.
That's probably pretty sound theory. I mean, from all the festivals we've been to and all the toilets we've seen, it's like it's always a disgrace.
What are they eating? I almost want to fucking put a spy camera in there and wait until someone does what they does that. What happened to you? Why did you do that?
It's like in the States, the state festivals are just unbelievable. You know that South Park episode where they measure, they've got that shit contest road?
Oh,
yes.
And Bono is like the champion and
Bono's
shit in Katie Couric's. They call it Couric's.
Yeah.
It's like that, like these mega shits.
Dude, hey,
how are dudes doing
we all
this?
know. We've experienced it.
Yeah.
I've never experienced, like, what comes out of my body is next level in America. What is going on over there?
Exactly. Food-wise.
What are they putting in there?
It does change you.
It's only there. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
But going back to the airport, it sort of makes sense. Airport food, like airplane food.
Yeah.
Like, you can see why there's some pretty messy shit.
Not right.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's just the fact that they don't clean themselves up. You know, they don't clean that evidence.
I didn't tell you guys, I've turned into a sit wiper.
A
Sit wiper.
Yeah. I don't stand and wipe anymore.
Oh,
you
my
sit.
God.
He's a sit wiper.
That's a big change.
That's a big leap.
Well, it's quite late in the piece, but, you know, I like to keep shit changing all the time.
Literally.
Yeah. And I've changed my whole game. So, Russ.
You recommend it? You highly recommend it?
Well, it took me a while to work out how to do it because it just seemed unnatural and weird to me.
I'll have to get you to show me, mate.
Yeah, I'll show you. But, you know, it cracked a case. It cracked another case for me because in my house, in the apocalypse, the part that hasn't been renovated, the toilet seat is split in the middle. And I'm like, how the fuck did that happen? And then I'm like, now I know how it happened. Because if you sit, you sort of lean to one side. That's one technique. That's one way. And it will absolutely split a fucking toilet seat because you're leaning to one side. You're putting all this pressure to get behind and shit.
I remember Ro talking about this.
Yeah. But the results have been far superior. Yeah, far superior. Honestly, like significantly different.
Yep. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, so I think I'm now...
So it's only me in the stand-up pod.
Yeah, well, I've got to show you how I...
okay, yeah, I look forward to that.
Yeah, we'll do some lessons.
Yeah, but you got to practice, mate. You got to practice.
Yeah. It'll pay for itself. It will.
It's one of those things that'll pay for itself, basically.
Fantastic.